Hi everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here with another update, this one for Level 2 candidates. You know, a lot of Level 2 candidates always send me questions about the best way to prepare for their Level 2 exam, especially if they're retakers. Now, before I get into the typical question that I get asked, which I think you'll all find very helpful, if you find these updates very helpful to you or you'd like to continue receiving these updates, please don't forget right now to push the subscribe button and the notifications button so that whenever we add another one on, you can see it first and you can get exposure to my comments and my suggestions. Okay, for Level 2, I know that many of you are registered to take the Level 2 exam in 2023, either in May, August, or November. Now that may seem far away, especially if you're taking the exam in November, but the time goes by really, really quickly, especially if you're going to get mired down in details, reading every little iota of information in the CFA curriculum books, which you should, but if you're going to focus on every little piece of minutia and you're going to try to memorize every piece of minutia, it is going to be an uphill battle. Okay. So what I generally recommend to people is don't use the approach that you used for Level 1 for Level 2. Level 2 is a completely different type of exam. Now, Level 2, as you all know, are vignettes or what we call item sets or cases with 4 questions following the case or the story, however you want to call it, vignettes, cases, stories, item sets. Either way, the skill sets that you need to develop to answer these questions are very different from Level 1. So if you're going to sit there and do Q banks from prep providers with thousands and thousands of questions, random multiple choice questions like you did at Level 1, you're probably going to sit for Level 2 twice and maybe even more till you get it down pat. Because the Level 2 exam questions, the item sets, there's only 88 questions, 44 in Session 1 and 44 in Session 2, down from where they used to be at 120 questions. They're going to force you to integrate concepts, and they're going to force you to use analytical skills to analyze the situation that you're given in the case and answer questions based on your analysis skills. So if you're going to just sit there and try to expect random questions that are just going to be like layups or linear questions directly out of the CFA curriculum books or out of the prep providers books, it's going to be a disaster come exam day. Now, I'm not trying to threaten you, I'm not trying to scare you. What I'm trying to do is make you realistic about it so that when you have to sit for the exam, you are well prepared. That is one of the things that I do with my lectures, my online lectures, with my mock exams, and even with any of the individual contact I have with my candidates, is making sure that they understand the proper way to prepare for Level 2. So if you're interested in that, you can always check out my website at chalkandboard, CHALK and AND, BOARD.org. That's chalkandboard.org. You'll see my picture on the front of the website. And I'm happy to talk to any of you and give you more advice and suggestions and make sure that you actually pass the exam come May, come August, or November, because I got to tell you, as a person that actually repeated the Level 2 exam twice, okay, I took it once and then I failed it and then I took it a second time back in 1994 and 1995. It's a disaster using a Level 1 approach to Level 2. And if that's what you're doing, stop now, contact me, I'll try to help you out, but make sure that you are understanding and applying the concepts, not memorizing. Have a great day.